This is still your weekend, coming to you from NTA Entertainment. Now let's talk about something. You get a good education, you graduate, you're looking for a white-collar job, and somehow it doesn't come and you get frustrated. Now there's something called entrepreneurship, and this is something that many young people are encouraged to get into. Well, I have with me on set a young man who is a young entrepreneur. He's doing so much for himself. He's breaking boundaries and exceeding it. He's going to tell us so much about himself, being an entrepreneur, and the many projects, well, maybe a few of the projects he's into. All right, help me welcoming on set, Chuma Anagbado. I hope I'm right.
You are very correct.
I'm very correct.
Just
good.
replace the L and
exactly
the N.
with okay, yeah, well that's it. Chuma is a co-founder of Mbari Uno. Mbari Uno. Mbari Uno. I like calling it Uno, like numero uno. Okay,
that's
Uno.
number one.
That's number one. Okay, Mbari Uno. Tell us.
Uno is house.
Uno is house.
Yeah.
Mbari is
collaboration.
Okay, so like a house of a place of different minds.
Just coming together. I mean, two heads are always better than one. So it's just collaboration, coming together to do something.
Okay, before we talk about this is not the first project, first initiative you are getting into, right? After school, you have been involved in some other things. Did you look for a white-collar job? Did you wait for the government to give you a job? How did you find yourself where you are today?
Yes, actually, I did a white-collar job. I did advertising for about 10, 11 years.
Oh, okay.
Going through the ranks, and then before I moved on to what I was doing after, of course, increasing my education. So yes, this is not the first thing I'm doing. Okay,
and for many young people, getting to start off something on their own, it's always it's scary. It looks like one Herculean task, one difficult to reach thing. How did you surmount that?
I wouldn't say that I've surmounted that. It's always a work in progress. Like they say, entrepreneurship is like jumping off the cliff, and then while you're falling down, you figure out how you are going to do the parachutes, how you're going to land.
But sometimes pretty much you crash. When you crash, what do?
You start again. You climb up the cliff and jump again. The thing is, it's not easy. It's not easy bringing a dream to life. It's something that requires a lot of tenacity, a lot of bearing pain. It's not easy. But the rewards are. It's like a woman in labor. Oh. It's painful. But when you hear the cry of the baby, it tends to
erase. The cry of the baby now is which one of them? Smiling to the bank, or is the cry of the baby is when people appreciate?
A mix of it.
Right?
So it's the bank alert is
the
always
bank
nice.
Alert, I know, right?
But most importantly, seeing that dream come to life, and then having a set of human beings, a group of persons working, and you just realize that you've empowered them, you've given them a livelihood source. Okay,
let's go on to talk about Mbari Uno. Tell us about it. It's a firm. Is it a virtual business, a virtual initiative? What exactly is it about? In summary, if you're going to explain to a very lay person, how do you explain this?
Okay, it's a social enterprise.
Okay.
Pure and simple. It's about solving everyday problems. It's about looking at the society and trying to make life better in very simple terms.
Okay, can you come down and give us a practical example of something every day?
There's this project that some guys did in Kenya. A village that women had to trek about 10 kilometers downhill to go and log water. Yeah? Okay. It's a bit expensive having to pipe water uphill to the community. And what they did was to, after being engaged in a process of analyzing this problem and seeing how it can be solved, they did a prototype of a rolling container of sorts. So the container is not, it doesn't have a handle that you carry or you put on your head.
Okay.
But it has a hole in the middle.
Okay.
So they kind of connected a pipe,
okay.
and then they just drag it along. So the container itself becomes the tire.
Okay.
Now this makes it easy for somebody that is not very physically strong to just drag it up the hill.
Okay.
And the amount of water it could carry was actually like 5 times what one person can carry on their head.
Okay.
And you see that kind of engagement is what we call what it's social enterprise. It's solving problems.
So how does that come into Mbari Uno?
Mbari Uno becomes the platform that allows for this kind of thing to happen, for this kind of products to be created, for this kind of solutions to be developed.
From the much you've said, what you're doing seemed to key into the government's agenda of finding solutions to social problems. I think part of the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals.
Not just the government, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, particularly looking at the ones that address housing problem. African population is rising, so there's clearly a housing problem facing us.
Okay.
There's the other one that addresses sustainable living and all of that. So it's something you don't want to overlook. It's very needed.
Okay, so if someone wants to get to meet you to make more inquiries or to collaborate or to be part of your initiative, how does one do that?
Oh, there are several ways. There's a website which we have now. Ultimately, there would be physical spaces where people can actually walk in and then just get to have access to a lot of tools and stuff that they will need to do.
Are
this
there
thing.
hubs that where we can come, where we meet like minds like this?
I would run from the word hubs, 'cause hubs tends to move our mind in a certain direction of tech and all of that. But let's call it a space, a platform,
okay.
a place where you can go and you are able to innovate. You are able to, just think through stuff, not having to let people do things for you. That it's a place that creates this mindset that people will now start thinking, okay, I can solve my problems. Yes, the government has a role to play in our lives. We contribute and they bear that responsibility. But beyond that, we also need to start walking the talk. So that's what it is about. It's about human development, it's about capacity development, it's about empowerment.
Okay, so this House of Collaboration is about empowerment on social issues. Let's look at it this way. I have an idea. I just have the idea, the thoughts on how to actualize something, but I really don't know how to go about it. I want to provide water in a rural community. I know they don't have water far away. I have the idea, I know I want to do this, but I'm blank on how to go about it. Can you help me?
Okay, so we have this project we call the Open Labs. The Open Labs is an open collaborative platform where we bring similar issues like what you've just said, and then we'll go to that community, engage the people, the stakeholders, and then just walk them through a process. It's getting them to think and pinpoint those things that are actually the issues and fine-tune and see where we can make amends. And it's generally about making things better. And when you involve the persons that are the recipients, like the users, as we call them, it's almost a win-win, because from the get-go, they are part of it. You get to feel their punch. They wear the shoes, so they know where it pinches them. So we bring them in, and you walk them through the process. And at the end of the day, going through that, throwing that part, you just pick up the solution. It's almost, it sounds simple, but it's...
Okay, well, if really Nigerians can, in different sectors of life, can embrace something like this, get involved in your own problem-solving situation, I guess it's going to be a whole lot better place. So one final word from you, Chuma. Any takeaway?
I would say never say never.
Never say
Never
never.
say never. Nothing is impossible. Once you think it, you can do it.
All right, thank you very much. I wish you good luck in this and any other project you might be involved in.
Appreciate it.
All right, I've been talking with the co-founder of Mbari Uno, Chuma, and he's told us so much about what they do and how you can be part of your solution-solving situation. The program continues in just a moment.